how did the Habsburgs get so big? The story of the Habsburgs starts around the year 1020, when they built a Habsburg castle in northern Switzerland. After that, they basically fell into a coma for about 250 years without accomplishing really anything noteworthy to speak of. But then, everything changed. In 1273, the electoral princes of the HRE were unsure who to choose as the next king, so they picked one so weak that to call him a puppet would be an insult to the puppet. And so, out of absolutely nowhere, the regional count Rudolf I of Habsburg became king of the Holy Roman Empire. Somebody else would have been shaking in their boots by this enormous task, but he made the most of it by starting to pick on one of the biggest dogs in the arena, Ottokar of Bohemia. Countless backs and forths led to a final showdown between the two at the legendary battle on the March Field in 1278. There, the oh-so-powerful Ottokar was defeated and killed. With him out of the way, Rudolf was able to take over the duchies of Austria, Styria and Carniola. And so a monster was born. Well, kind of, but also not really. Rudolf's son pretty much fumbled his chance on sustaining the Habsburgs' position as the kings of the Holy Roman Empire. Instead, years of ups and downs followed, where they at least managed to add the duchies of Carinthia and Tyrol to the territory. But they also lost the Swiss territories, which made the Habsburgs to the Austrian rulers we know today. In 1438, however, the Habsburgs finally became the rulers of the HRE again, which they should remain, with one very short exception, until the empire's demise in 1804.
Oh, no.
But not just that. The 15th and 16th century made the Habsburgs from a German to a worldwide power. And this mostly thanks to one guy. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm applause to Maximilian I. To make it simple for you, medieval Europe be like, Maximilian be like. At first he married Mary of Burgundy. Bada bing bada bong, her father dies, Burgundy becomes Habsburgland. Then he married his son Philip the Handsome to the Spanish queen. Bada bing bada bong, Philip's son Charles V becomes king of Spain in 1515, and therefore also the ruler over all those juicy overseas territories, making it the empire on which the sun never sets. In the same year, Maximilian organized a double marriage between his grandchildren and the Jagiellonians, who are the rulers over Bohemia, Hungary and Croatia. Bada bing bada bong, their heir died in a war a couple years later, and Bohemia, Hungary and Croatia became Habsburg land. It's that easy really, but also it's really not. Bohemia and Hungary weren't too keen on being ruled by anybody, so it took until the late 17th century to take fully control over both. But here we are, and this is my short form explanation on how the Habsburgs became so big. Anyways, I hope you have learned something and that you will have a nice day. Bye bye!